guys, welcome to my channel today. I welcome you all subscribers, new subscribers, and those that will be subscribing today. I welcome you all and I thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate a lot. I mean, like, it's like an encouragement when I put that stuff there and I tend to see likes and subscription. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. In today's video, I'll be giving my review and thought on dating sites, right? I have been on dating site. I came across this when I was in school. Like, I actually came across it when I went to visit a friend, and ever since then they helped me, or they assisted me in setting up my profile. I was so excited because I am like introverted and I do not necessarily go out except there's a need for me to go out or an occasion. Like, I just can't basically take myself off and go out walking on a double. Like, that is just basically the standard with me. So I was very excited with the fact that I can actually be in the comfort of my house and swipe on people I think I like, or people I feel aligns with my journey of, or search for love, or journey of intimacy and all that. But over time, there is this illusion that this dating site gives us that tends to sprout out negative and toxic relationship. Disclaimer: if you're watching this video from outside Nigeria, I do not know what to say to you. What I am basing, or what all I'm going to say in this video, is my experience with dating sites, my friends' experience with dating sites, reviews I've read online with these dating sites, and basically observations around Nigeria. So if you're watching this video outside the country and this doesn't resonate with you, I really don't know, because all I'm going to say is what is happening, or what I have seen happen in my country. Because basically, I've read specifically on Facebook on a lot of reviews where people be like, they met their life partner on Tinder, and they met their life partner on Tinder, they met the love of their life on Tinder, and stuff like that. I have never ever met anyone in Nigeria who has met their life partner on Tinder. Social media, yeah, but Tinder, dating site, I haven't met anyone. In fact, currently now, dating sites are more of like a hookup site, because I don't know what is going on right there, right? So that is just it. Okay, this is it. When we go on dating sites with the idea to meet people, right, we go there with the idea to meet people. We have different options, long-term, short-term, and stuff like that. On dating site, I don't mean hookup site. There are sites specifically for hookup. I'm talking about dating site like Tinder, Badoo, Afro Introduction and stuff. Okay, I haven't been on Afro Introduction because it's like a payment-based kind of dating, and I don't know why I should pay money to go and date someone. I don't know why I should do that, but I haven't been on Afro Introduction, but I have been on Badoo, I have been on Tinder, and few others that I really can't recall their name. I've also been on websites as well. So all I'm saying, right, is on this website I have been on. When you go on dating sites, right, you want to meet people, you want to meet people that align with your aspiration, your goal, and your journey for love, and your search for love and all that. This is what happens. This is where everything just starts getting very ridiculous. They give us a platform to set up our bio, put up what we want and stuff. Nobody lies. The truth is, no one lies on dating site, because we as human want to be seen in the best light as possible. When I go on dating site, you don't expect me to tell people I want to try that I am selfish. I am going to put the best of myself. I'm going to put the best of my personality out there. I am going to put the best of my pictures, my studio pictures. I'm basically going to put what I want men to see, right? So this is what I'm going to put on my profile. After that, sometimes I could even go online and get captivating captures for my bio. Like, I can literally do that. So when I do all this, I have set the stage already. Now there is nothing realistic about this, but I am not lying. This is just like an ideal self I tend to portray. It is not a lie, right? It is just a facade, which sometimes I am not conscious about. So when I do this now, then these men tend to troop into my profile. They like, we start talking. This is it. When you talk to someone for 3 months, 2 months straight, it tends to give you this illusion of knowing them. You tend to think you know them so much that sometimes when you meet them for the first time, you're just very free, that you go on and have intimate relationship with them because you have this idea of knowing them. So now you have had sex with this person, and yeah, you guys have become intimate. This is when the knowing process starts, and it tends to become very confusing for you because you then tend to see someone's actual personality, not what they put out there, and you ask yourself sometimes, what did I do wrong? Why is he or her changing? What changed? Nothing changed. It's just that you felt you know these people based on profile they have put up for us to see, or for the world to see. Nothing changed. No one is lying. No one is lying to anyone. It is just like this platform. Will I say, oh God, I'm so sorry, I'm laughing, right? It's just like this platform or a display. You know when you display toys and stuff, right? So just like a display that we all put out. And when you meet people, instead of you to try to get to know them at the first date, you just have this rush of euphoria, of need, of desire that you've been holding on for 2 months or 1 month. You'll be talking to them online. So people talk to people online 6 months. Like, you talk to people and you feel you know them. Like, how can you? So this is just what basically happens there. We just then maybe for intimate relationship intimacy doesn't occur at the first date, then it occurs second date. Then after that, you just tend to get to know them and you just try to get bumps here and there. You just see different things you're not even up for. Like right now, what do you think? You never be like, oh, I am wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just that the step to knowing someone, you overstepped it. So then sometimes it is difficult for you to retrace back, or sometimes it is difficult for you to actually want to stay and understand them, right? But the truth is, when you want to know someone, you have to take the time. You have to be willing to see them for who they are. Then it becomes very difficult when you then hold on to all the idea you have of them online, because it's actually easier for you to just say, okay, this is not who I thought the person is, but I think I like them, so let me like restart the step again. Like you can just say this to yourself, let me like unlearn and like relearn them again to see if I would want to stay here. But when you've become intimate with someone, it's just very difficult to unlearn a lot of things they've said to you, unlearn a lot of online experiences you've had with them. Then it becomes toxic, then it just becomes so overwhelming and stressful. Then tension begins to grow and stuff like that. So basically, it is not advisable to just know someone, even if it's a year online, and just see them and just go into intimate relationship with them. Yeah, it is not advisable. Am I fluffing words? I don't think so. Okay, so it is not basically advisable to do that. Dating sites can never, ever, ever replace traditional meeting, because when you get to meet people for the first time, you're open to anything. You're just very open. The conversation is free. It's not prephrased. It's just very free, regardless of how people tend to appear. Like you tend to see their body movement, you tend to read their gestures, you just tend to experience them in person, in reality. But when I'm going to meet someone that I have been talking to for 3 months or 4 months, I go with the idea of impression, wanting to impress them, wanting to see my best, wanting to make it happen. But in a traditional setting, there is no preconceived thought of wanting to make it happen. It is just me meeting you, talking, like there's just this human connection and experience. And if it happens, it happens. But with dating site, there is just this preconception of wanting to make it work. And when you get to that place of wanting to make it work, you have complicated the whole phase of dating, of the whole relationship. It becomes so confusing for you. Sometimes it is very difficult for you to be able to put things together, and over time it tends to break up. So yeah, dating sites are a good place to meet people. It's a good step to meet people, but intimacy, I don't really think so. Long-term relationship, I don't really know, because we all go there with the idea of wanting to meet the love of our life. Then we'll put this structured platform, we'll put this ideal thing and everything that is not real. Then over time, we meet and we confuse ourselves with a lot of things we see in our bio, rather than the only way I think dating sites can work is when you meet someone with an open mind, like you have a very I don't know, conversations, neutral romantic conversations with them, then coming out with an open mind on the day of the physical date to meet them, you come out with an open heart to see these people for who they are, not for what you have seen or experienced online. Like, you actually come out with an open heart, wanting to meet a person, not an ideal thing you have in your head. Like, coming out with an open heart to meet them. This way, I think here we can actually excel and move forward with online dating. But with what is going on right now, I don't think we're going anywhere with Tinder, Badoo, or whatever. I mean, I am yet to see someone who got married through Tinder. Like, no kidding. If you have met anyone who actually met and got married on Tinder, Badoo, Bumble, after introduction seems to be like a deal, because probably because it is like paid for, so people take it seriously and stuff. Because I mean, probably if I actually pay my money to date you, I should probably take it more serious, right? But like all these other ones I've mentioned, I haven't seen anyone who actually met a person there and got into a relationship with them. So that is just basically what these dating sites are, or I think is happening. Because I mean, we have a lot of dating sites and a lot of us are not even in a relationship. Sometimes people on this side will probably tell you, I'm in a relationship. What are you doing? Why don't you just go on and use the hookup site? They're actually sites for hookups. Like it is said, sites for hookup, sites for prostitution and stuff. I am not judging anyone. I'm just saying it's going to be easier for us if you actually use platform for what they are. Actually, meeting people, I have actually met people, or I have experienced with people who met on social media and got married. Social media is like we putting up our stuff randomly. Yeah, so there is no this preconception of thoughts. But you see this dating site, like I mean, you know when you go out for something because of what it is. So we have this notion, we have this idea, we have this fantasy of the stuff. So I think that is basically the difference between meeting someone on social media and meeting someone on dating site. Social media is quite realistic. You tend to see the process of people's life, say 5 or 6, sometimes even tend to see 10 years of people's life through their stories, through their pictures. I mean, people that are like socially active, not those people that have been on social media for 30 years and you see one picture and it's not even of them. It's like a write-up of their best philosophical mentor. I mean, people that are actually socially active. You tend to see like their life processes when they were in school, when they go to school. You tend to see their body changes. You tend to see them, like you have an accept of who these people are because of their posts and stuff. But on dating site, you can never say when you go to on dating site, you will see standard pictures, Instagram standard. You will see studio pictures and stuff, right? So that's just what happens on this dating site. I just already nullify the whole effect or what effort of wanting to meet someone. So I don't know. I think you can meet great people on dating sites. I've met interesting people, different philosophical concept, different religious notion, different personality. I have met great people on dating sites, but I don't think you can actually build a relationship there based on the whole platform display and process. But if you actually want to, then you have to be true to yourself. You have to be open-minded. Let me give you a few tips on how you can navigate or go about meeting people. Right now, we don't just have hookers, and we also have scammers on dating sites. There are people who are out to rob you, to steal, to even harm you. So it is very, very easy for you to go to someone's house when you've been talking to them for 3 months. But sister, I am telling you, do not visit someone in their house, no matter how long you've met them. I mean, literally, even people that date themselves harm their partner. So who the hell are you? So do not visit people in the comfort of their home. At least give yourself this little prize. You want to see me, right? You want us to meet. Put the effort, get dressed and come out. It's a lot to get dressed, actually. Like, it's a whole lot to get dressed to see someone. You see that effort. Give yourself that respect. Let people put the effort to want to see you. Even if they are paying for the whole stress and the whole fare and everything, sometimes I'll be like, I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to bolt you down. No, do not accept such offer. Let them come out. They can bolt you to the location, but they should come out. Meet people in public places. Do not go out with the idea of knowing someone because you've been talking with them online for 1 year. Be open-minded. Give yourself the grace, the privilege to actually meet the person you're talking to, not the profile. Learn to distinguish a profile from a person. It is different thing. Even when you're talking with people, even like me, when I'm talking with you, I tend to put out my best. It is then different when I like you. I mean, I'm going to be the best of the best. Oh God, it is just very not easy to come across real people. Then people that tend to categorize themselves as real are people who are ill-mannered. So instead of them to work on their manners, they tend to say they are real. No, I mean, like, it is very, very not easy to see people who are real to themselves, their emotions and their desire. So when you are doing all these things, just understand that when you meet people, take out the profile from your head and try to meet them in person. Give yourself the grace to know people. Do not get intimate because you have I have no right to tell you what to do. I really have no right to tell what to do. But honestly, if you want to build an actual relationship, do not get intimate. Just know people first, then understand or decide if you're down for this before you go into getting intimate with them. However, I am a Christian. You're not even supposed to get intimate until married, right? So thank you guys for sticking around with me in this video today. If you have an experience with dating sites, let me know in the comment section below. If you have ever seen anyone who got married from Tinder, Badoo, Bumblebee, after introduction even, let us know in the comment section. Then you can also give us tips, because I mean, I am not here to give you tips on how to have a successful dating life on dating sites. I'm just giving a review of what these dating sites are right now. So if you actually have tips on how we can have a good relationship through this dating site, then let us know in the comment section below. In a nutshell, dating site is an illusion to romantic, long-lasting relationship. It doesn't exactly work because of the way it is being framed up, right? So thank you very much once more. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Bye. See you some other time, guys. Take care.